Can you tell me more about what happened in that room, or not really?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was over money, and there was an article that came out that said that I was becoming powerful enough to break away from the family and start my own family. That I was bringing in, over $1 billion, which there was no truth to the article at all. Some reporter just made it up. Well, I did have a big crew. I did have the Russians working with me. I mean, I had, a lot going on. I had a jet plane, a helicopter, I had houses all over the country. So, I mean, we were doing very well. My whole crew was doing well. So people got that impression, but there was no truth to it. But it gets into people's heads, so the boss of my family, people are watching. My father was coming out of prison on parole, so he was a powerful guy. So people get ideas. In that life, it's all about maintaining power and control. And when people think there's a threat to that, there's a concern. So they kind of, walked me into that room, making me believe that maybe they wanted me to understand that they were still in control. And it was a scary situation because, people were thinking I was making more money than I was turning in and stuff like that. But once I got into the room and that was fine, and I was, I got a little bit upset because I said, hey, I'm bringing more money in than you guys have ever seen before, and I'm being held accountable like this. And I started to get a little angry, and then I realized I'm talking to the boss. You don't get angry with the boss, I said, I'm going to walk out of here. I better keep my composure. But I was mad. After the fear, when I got into the room, then I got angry. But kept my cool, as usual, and walked out of the room. But it was an impression that was made on me, and I didn't like it. I said, this is not what this should be about. Because I was loyal to the family. I mean, I was doing the right thing. And, you don't want to be held accountable when you're doing the right thing.